back to the TheJavaJive channel. Today I'm going to be explaining how to create content with Drupal. So Drupal is a content management software that allows you to create a website with structured content in an efficient and hopefully simple way. So starting out, I'm going to go to my Drupal site and I'm going to edit the structure. So under the structure menu, I have different options, but I'm going to create a new content. So I'm going to go to the contents type page. And I already have 3 different types of content. One is called course, one is instructor, and one is room. And these are all connected. So I just want to add a new field. So I can go to manage field, but there's also a drop down where I can manage what it looks like, the different displays, or delete it. But I'm just going to edit the field. So then here's some fields that I've already added to my content of course. I have the course description, I have credits, location, teacher, and title. And so starting out with title is just going to be plain text. The teacher is an entity reference, which means that it's referencing the instructor, which is a different content type. So is location, but course description and credits are both part of just the course type. So I'm going to add a field. I'm going to add, there are many different types. There's booleans, comments, numbers. Here's the reference if I wanted to reference something else. And here is, I'm going to make a list and with text. So the label that I'm going to add for this is status. And then I'm going to save it. So right now, after creating the field of status, I can figure out different values that I want to add to the list. So I'm going to type in open, closed, and list. So these 3 values will be the only options that a user can select. And then I'm going to save it. So then this page is just telling you what was updated. I'm going to make this a required field. And here's kind of a preview of what you will see. So I don't want to have any default field because I want the user to either choose open, closed, or waitlisted. So then I'm going to save it. And now status should be added to my list. So that's good. So then I can go to structure. And I can add a view to my page now. Because right now in my site has nothing. It just has this main page. So if I go back to structure and go to the view, I can add a schedule. So right now I already have the schedule. I just have to re-enable it because I've been editing it. So now that the schedule is posted, I'm going to edit that and see what it looks like. So right now, the different fields that are in my schedule are the course name, title, credits, teacher, and location. But I want to add a new group of statuses of the class. So in order to do that, I can say add. Now I have to find status in here. So once I find status, you can see that it's a content type, and then I can say apply. This next screen will just show you where it's placing it. You can also change different stylings and things like that. I'm going to leave it all the same. And then I can preview it down below, so then you can see status is over in this column. I actually want to change the order of this table. So I'm going to rearrange my fields. Then I can move status up under before credits and save that. And right now, since we haven't added any content to it, this is all empty. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to add some content. So when adding content, you go to the Content tab, and you can filter anything you want in here. So if I add a new course, I can title it Astronomy. And then I can give it a course description. So I'm going to say learning about stars. And then I can also give it credit. So I'm going to say this is a 2-credit class. For the title, I'm going to say Astronomy with Isaac Newton, and then the location is going to be the Space Lab. And then the teacher is going to be Isaac Newton. And this should, for both the location and the teacher, this should both add a new piece of content if I haven't had a professor or a location with that name. So if I wanted to change it, I could just delete this. I could type something in there, and then you could see the other two people. So I could change the professor name, but I will add Isaac Newton. And then the value, I'm going to say that this class is open. And I'm going to save this. And then you can see that this is added. So then if I go back to my schedule, you should be able to see this class added to the list. So you can see astronomy, it has the title, it has the status of open, credits, and Isaac Newton, and then the location is Space Lab. I hope you now understand a little bit more about how Drupal works with the structure and different content and views. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next week.